You start seeing, I see the frames at work. What? You know?
I see every frame.
Oh, can you you're sitting in your employee review for the year, like, can you tell me why it took you 5 frames to press this key?
Bruh.
You know how you feel if your boss came and you was talking in frame data? You'd be like, bro, what?
I noticed that your performance has been a little negative lately.
You've been.
It's starting to look a little unsafe.
All right, everybody, welcome to Round Stuff Podcast. I'm your host, Urbane, and to my left, I have Zora and I have Frank with me. I actually had a new guest, so I had to look to the side. He's a recurring guest. He's been here before, but I had to remember he was here.
It's okay. I know. I'm not around often.
And then to my right, we got Rich Demi, and we got my man Nate.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's scrolling on.
I'm looking for this Hunter x Hunter stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't see nothing.
Put Hunter x Hunter new Nen Impact.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Heard.
All right, man. So we're gonna start out how we normally start off, and then we're gonna get into our topics. How's everybody week going for them this week?
It's going good, bro. It's going good.
He sounded like he had a whole story to tell everybody.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been going pretty good for me, right? It's been long days of work, for the last few weeks. And, it's I've been working real hard.
Is the long days of work Final Fantasy VII Rebirth?
Oh, for fucking sure, bro. Like, I've been putting 13, 14-hour days, man, playing that shit. I thought I'd be done by now, but I fucking failed.
Yeah.
All right, when did that game come out?
I think
Friday.
Friday.
It came out
Last Friday.
last Thursday. It came out Thursday.
Oh.
Thursday midnight.
I have 80 hours clocked in that game.
You still not done?
Still not done.
Are you
Close.
Are you doing just the game or all the side stuff?
I'm doing the side stuff.
Okay, makes sense.
Most of the time, I don't do side stuff because it sucks. Not the case for this game.
All right, man. Rich, what's going on with you?
80 hours in a week.
Jesus, man.
I've been working.
Bro.
He said I got 2 jobs. What's up?
Just been chilling, bro. Just been chilling.
I don't know. Like I said, we've been chilling, bro. This man
80 hours in a week.
This man been writing down all these notes for Tekken,
Been
bro.
chilling,
Like,
bro. That's chilling, bro. I'm just chilling. Plotting, scheming, bro. That's all it is, man.
Bro, in my opinion, I think the definition of the lab for Richardson is definitely fucking chilling. Cause, bro, you hear him. He puts on the little video game music. He goes on the lab, does the little what was it? All the moves, and it's like, oh no, take notes, and that's it. That's all he does, bro. That's chilling. I think that's chilling. You lay back and do that.
I ain't got to ask Nate what he been doing because we live in the same house. This man been on Elden Ring almost the whole week.
But the people don't know, bro. Tell them.
I don't know what he building. I just know he on Elden Ring. I don't know what he building though.
There you go.
I don't know his build or nothing because we all been solo dolo. We ain't been playing together, so I don't know what he's building.
Playing Elden Ring.
I fucking love Elden Ring, man. I can't wait for the Shadow of the Earth Tree.
What? If you haven't watched the trailer of that, go watch it.
Oh, no, I've seen the trailer.
I mean,
No,
I'm
saw it,
talking
he saw
to
it.
everybody.
Oh, yeah. The people.
The people.
Yo,
Yeah.
go watch.
Go watch the trailer, homie.
It's so good.
Yeah, we might do fighting games, but I ain't gonna hold you. It's gonna disappear for a little bit when that come out.
What?
80 hours in a week, man.
We can just talk about it. Hey, at the end of the day,
I mean,
we a video
true,
game podcast.
It is our podcast. We can kind of talk about
We
whatever
can do
we
whatever
want.
the heck we want.
Yeah.
If more people listen when we stop talking about fighting games, maybe we should rename it.
Yeah, we should probably just keep it round start. It's just the round start of the week. It's or the day.
Yeah,
round start of the day.
we'll just take the FGC out the podcast. It'll be like a podcast.
Just put round start podcast. That's it. Don't put FGC.
Or just a gaming podcast.
Gaming podcast.
No.
Look, it's not looking good for you guys, bro. Like, we are already canceling the FGC part of this FGC podcast. That's pretty rough, man. What a sad state of games right now. And with Tekken 8, damn,
we're
Tekken
joking.
8's great. What happened?
We're joking.
Dude, okay, Tekken 8 is great. All the fighting games that we're at right now are great. But dude, we got
All of them are great. Hold on. All of them are great.
No.
Oh, I was
Street
about
Fighter
to say.
6 sucks. All right, but look,
I disagree with this man.
no, Street Fighter 6 sucks.
He does not reflect the opinions of Frank.
But my opinion,
God.
Street Fighter 6 sucks. Alex's opinion, Street Fighter 6 sucks. Rich is just waiting for a character.
No, my opinion
Nathan
was
sucks.
My opinion was I don't like playing the game. I can watch it.
I
just
can
don't
watch
like
it.
playing it.
I don't like playing it either.
Yeah.
Well,
Jarvis
I mean,
is
it's
not a cool
perfectly
game.
fine to acknowledge the game as being good and you just don't like it, right?
I just don't like it, I guess. But look,
There are people who like Street Fighter 6. People
Yeah,
who like it quite a
definitely.
lot.
A
And
lot
it seems
of
like there's
Strive
more of
players.
those people than Street Fighter 5 players. So whatever, I guess it's a W.
I guess so.
5. That's
That's a low bar, Frank. I'm not gonna hold you.
You know how
I
many
think-
people like Dragon Ball
You
Fighters?
know,
I
you
never
know
played
what
that
it is?
shit.
You know, I know. You know what I think it is, Frank? People don't like the game, bro. They like the money. And
No, maybe at a
people
competitive
on-
level, but I don't know, man. You can still find matches pretty fast in that game.
yeah.
You go to some other games, you're not finding matches for fucking 15, 20 minutes.
yeah,
just
Tekken's
need to-
hitting
they
that
need to
type
The
of.
put a-
viewership of that game is actually still going really well.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be super popular, but I need a character that is fun enough to play that'll distract me for the bullshit I gotta deal with.
Just play a character where you make your opponent deal with all the bullshit and you don't have to deal with shit.
That's not fun.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, the fighting games are cool, but like we got fucking Dragon Dogma coming around the corner. We got like the Elden Ring DLC coming around the corner. We got so many cool games out there, bro. Like I don't know.
7 Rebirth, man.
Seven
7 Rebirth, bro.
7 Rebirth.
Man, these FF7 mother.
Yo, I swear, every time Frank get a game he likes, he becomes a cult leader.
That's because it doesn't happen very often, to be honest.
Bro, so there's a lot of cool games that are coming out, and they're not all gonna be fighting games. That's just how it is.
And fighting game players do play more than just fighting games. We are
Exactly.
all a testament to that.
Because you have to take a break. If you don't take a break from fighting games, I promise your mental isn't gonna
You'll
be
fucking
okay.
lose it.
Yeah,
Yep.
fair enough.
You'll lose it.
You start seeing, I see the frames at work. What?
I see every frame.
Oh, can you you're sitting in your employee review for the year, like, can you tell me why it took you 5 frames to press this key?
Bruh.
Why are you typing at,
Why
at
are you-
60 why are you typing at 1 frame per second?
Yo, imagine.
Yo.
You know how crack you had to be? Bro, you had to be the best player in the world.
You
At
know
that
how
point.
you feel if your boss came and you was talking in frame data? You'd be like, bro, what?
I noticed that your performance has been a little negative lately.
You've been.
It's starting to look a little unsafe.
Like, what?
You've been clicking those keyboard keys 5 frames late.
all right, man. Let's get into our topics. I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of forgot what the first one was because we just kind of derailed. But we always. do that.
Hey, good news, everyone. Hunter x Hunter X Hunter.
I thought that was the last one.
No, what?
No, the first one was Virtual Fighter.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Virtual Fighter League.
Too late now.
No, we good. Virtual Fighter League.
Oh, Virtual Fighter got leaked also.
Virtual Fighter did get leaked. This is alleged. We're gonna say alleged because we know how
Rumor.
YouTube. Yeah, YouTube get rumor. Don't come for us, YouTube. To be being released, and there's an article on it. Let me go ahead and pull that up because I know Rich sent it to me.
What? No, it should be 6, right?
6.
I think the last one was Virtual Fighter 5, right?
Yeah,
that
the
got
last one that got
re-released recently?
released was Virtual Fighter
Yeah.
5, and then they re-released it.
Supposedly it's supposed to be a reboot of something. So
I mean, they kind of have to at this point.
Yeah.
Like, the game's been pretty out.
Discord.
Okay, Discord. Go.
Man.
Bro, I got so many apps. But yeah, the last one that came out was Virtual Fighter 5. I tried playing it, but at the time, I thought it was a little too floaty.
Like, the problem, it's not even that it was a problem, but the re-release changed almost nothing about the game, right? Which is fine because it's a re-release, right? But the game is already really old by today's standards.
It's old as
right?
dirt.
Like,
Yeah,
didn't it come out in like 2013?
I'd have
Virtual
to Google
Fighter?
the release date.
Uh,
Virtual Fighter 5.
The
Oh.
recent
So yeah,
one.
he's talking about 5
Oh,
specifically.
The re-release.
Boomers.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, the
Shit came out
OG
fucking-
release of the game that just got re-released, I think its original version came out in like 2013. So when it got re-released back in what 2021, I think
Yeah.
it was, or something like that. That game was already almost 10 years old.
So Virtual Fighter 5 was first released in 2006.
Yeah.
And then they re-released it, and I think, what was it 2020?
It's 2020, 2021, something like that.
Yeah, something
Pandemic
like
time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
10 years later.
But yeah, Virtual Fighter 5.
Okay, so it was 15 years old.
Yeah, it came out. Well, Virtual Fighter. Yeah, but yeah, it's came out in 2006. I'm like, yikes, that's an old game.
Yeah, I mean.
And then they just was like, hey, here goes this old
so
game.
when this old game comes out, that is beloved, right? Because
Yeah.
that game was extremely popular at the time, right?
But the Virtual Fighter scene at that point wanted a new game, and then instead Sega was like, well, here's this old game you've already been playing.
Yeah, we got to gauge your interest. I fucking hate that excuse, man.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you guys want this thing? Well, we're going to release this other thing, and if you buy this, then we'll do the thing that you want. I hate that shit. Company's been doing that a lot lately.
Maybe they don't got money, or maybe they spent it all on a private jet.
Frank, you remember when we were like, we want Star Ocean 2, we want Star Ocean 2, and they were just like, but you didn't buy Star Ocean 1.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And in this article, I'm
Like,
gonna,
I'm sorry.
no,
Go
no,
ahead.
the highlights of this article say that this is all alleged. YouTube alleged. Rumors about the new Virtua Fighter 5 indicate that the modern reboot with an online focus, they're going to have new characters and competitive gameplay. Great. All good things. Sega has hinted at a comeback for the long dormant fighting game series, rumored with rumored features rivaling Street Fighter and Tekken. So they're saying that this game is going to have features similar to Tekken and Street Fighter, like, you know how Street Fighter has like World Tour mode, and I guess the online the lab mode for both Street Fighter and Tekken is really good. I don't know, anybody who's played those games and you've labbed in those games, you know how good the lab is in those games. It's really, really good.
I would say that the bar for a new, like, high-profile, high-budget fighting game, like what Virtua Fighter would have to be, right? Because it has a legacy, right? It has a legacy of being, like, one of the first 3D fighters, blah, 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 right? People have high expectations for something like that. And when you have a game like that has that kind of legacy, you right now have a really high bar, right? Because Tekken 8 knocked it out of the park by a lot. Street Fighter 6 compared to Street Fighter 5 also knocked it out of the park,
Yeah,
right?
People really liked it on release.
There's tons of features in Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8, right? Regardless of how you feel about the games themselves competitively. So, a new big budget game coming out like Virtua Fighter has to, like, now there's this new minimum that now has to be hit. It has to have rollback. If it doesn't, it'll be dead immediately.
Yep.
Because that's just how it is now.
Well,
you could get away not having rollback just a few years ago. Now
Good-
you can't.
Good news is on this rumor report is they said online focus. So
Yeah, for sure. Like
But-
if they said, oh, we're gonna have delay base, we're not gonna have rollback, then the game would be dead immediately. And
Yeah,
no
nobody-
one would
Pack
even
it up.
care anymore.
nobody's picking that game
Nobody
up.
cares.
I would agree 100%.
You can't release a fighting game without rollback now.
Yeah.
Nowadays, no.
They're even going back and putting rollback into like games that are like 30 years old. So what the fuck are you doing if you don't?
There was something we were talking about earlier with online. Me when it was just me and you. It was something that you brought up for online. And I was like, they just gave us rollback as a consistent feature in fighting games.
It wasn't the norm.
It
For
was.
a long time.
But no, it was something that we were talking about it, and Rich brought up as something that being a new online. I can't remember. Wait, if you remember, we'll bring it up.
Nah, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember what
Yeah,
was the topic.
see, yeah, we had a conversation about it because I brought that up, that rollback is just now becoming a consistent feature. Like, it takes fighting games, not gonna lie, as compared to most other games, a really long time to catch up with the times. And sometimes it's not their fault, I will say, but sometimes a decent amount of time it kind of is.
You know what's actually pretty crazy about that? There's been a lot of features that came out in fighting games that were actually adopted really quickly.
Yep.
But for some reason, rollback netcode
It
took
just-
over a decade.
Yeah.
Like, thanks KI, you did great, right? A whole 10 years passed, and now people are like, wait, KI had that?
And you would have thought that, like, right when the we can't say that we're on YouTube. When the pandemic, I can't say that either on YouTube.
I already
When that-
said it.
yeah,
You might as well now, bro.
Well, we'll bleep it out. When the thing happened, y'all know the thing is everybody had to go home and stay home. When the thing happened and all those games died because they didn't have rollback, and the games that did have rollback saw more success, you would think that they would have started implementing it sooner.
It just took time.
Yeah, and even then it's just like
Why can't
That
you say
actually
on
did
YouTube?
happen, though.
it,
sorry.
it happened, but like even after that, it still had some games that like they still tried to lay base and they went back and put rollback in. It's like, oh
Yeah,
well,
I think that was because, though, like, when it was the early stages of the thing,
yeah.
Why
that,
can't you say that on YouTube?
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it
we'll
later.
talk about it. I mean, we can have a side conversation about it in a second. But anyway, the games that were coming out at the early time of whatever, they were probably already near done.
Yeah.
And then they saw, like, oh, no one can play our game, right? But we don't have any choice but to release it now, right? Like, you're out of time, you got investors, blah, 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 things happen. Most of the bad decisions in video games are attributed to the lack of time or money, right? One of those things. So, but after that, they saw what happened to those games that released in that environment without rollback, and they're like, well, Now, if our game has to succeed, we need to be able to do this.
Yeah.
But it's just that. So now that we're at the tail end of this, right? We're in like 2024 now, and games that are coming out now, they all just have rollback. And why? Because they saw what happens when you released without it now.
Get fucked.
Yeah,
You
boy.
just lose.
Yeah. You must have an online focus now. There's no way you can do it without it.
Oh, I think the conversation we had was about something about online tournaments being like a focus.
Oh yeah, trying to have a focus for like
see,
people.
because-
Yeah, bro, we're running online
we were-
tournaments.
I think
yeah.
it was something like features that could be added for like specific like online tournaments for like spectating, making it easier, more intuitive for like. But that's what it was, and then you mentioned like the rollback being something.
Yeah, which was kind of implemented a little bit. I think I'll give Street Fighter credit for this because Street Fighter does a good job of getting you in the match, and even if you enter spectating late, it catches you up to the
Speed it up.
Yeah, it speeds it up so that you can catch up to where the match is actually at.
Yeah.
So that's actually a pretty nice feature.
So you're talking about like viewing like tournament experiences from within the game itself?
Yeah,
versus
Yeah.
going
like
on,
have a like you know
Twitch
how
streams and shit.
you know how like other like games like certain FPS games like Valorant where you can have a spectator.
Oh,
mode.
like in League of Legends where you
Yeah.
like join like the spectator mode and
Yeah,
stuff,
stuff
and you
like
can
that.
go spectate other people's
yeah,
matches.
yeah.
You know,
Like
that feature is so old.
yeah.
It really is.
You know when they first started doing that shit? Oh, I don't even know if it's when they first, but the first time I knew about that shit was like literally StarCraft 1.
Damn.
StarCraft 1 has observer.
I'm
mode.
not saying it's something new.
Wait, they didn't do it in Warcraft 3?
StarCraft 1 came out before Warcraft 3.
Okay.
But yeah,
was
so
like it was like Warcraft 2, StarCraft, then Warcraft 3.
So I think where Rich is where
How old are you?
How old was I when Warcraft 2 came out? I don't fucking know.
One.
Oh, Warcraft 1? I don't know. I actually don't know.
We're
because
older
I
than
didn't play
fucking
Warcraft
dirt,
1
Zora.
or 2.
Damn.
But I was a kid.
I really like the fact that he just straight up was like, "Yo, how old were you?"
I'll tell you how old I am.
Yeah.
You want to know?
like 30-something.
Yeah, 30 something. That's something.
Bro, no, bro. I was surprised because I saw a
Oh,
picture of you when
God,
you were
bro.
like when you were like professional or whatever from his phone.
Professional.
When you had no beard.
Oh, he saw your.
I was
he saw
like,
your,
damn,
he saw
bro,
your,
Frank
your,
looks so young.
Your
he
business
saw
picture.
your business picture in your
Oh, yeah. I look that young if I shave.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
But that's only a few years old.
Um,
Like that was only like 5 years ago.
Wow,
That
Frank
picture.
is young. bro.
Zora forgets that he's surrounded by like fucking ancient demons from beyond time and space.
all right, but
Why
like
you
I
guys
Other
see
universe. On some Cthulhu shit.
like
you guys are like more like mummies.
Mummies?
Yeah, he says ancient demons. Hey, demons is kind of rough.
I'd rather be a demon than a mummy. I'm not gonna hold you. Like
how we didn't get into this topic,
because it's Zora.
anyways, like I was
got-
saying,
No, I'd rather be a
Wait.
demon than a mummy too.
What
Demon
the
got
heck?
mobility.
Yeah,
Mummy,
but then-
demon, and
Fly cancels.
It's real hard to sidestep as a mummy, bro.
man, trying to get
facts.
double wing,
Double gin?
double gin.
I played
bro.
KI. Conrad did it.
Conrad.
All right, okay, that does make me second guess a little. He literally turns into a Beyblade.
hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no. It's, if you're gonna have a like, as far as it goes, like I said,
That's
with the new virtual fighter, because you know, if they're
mummy's cool.
focusing online, that's great. If they're bringing in new characters, even better, because you know people do like their legacy characters, but they also like seeing some new faces sometimes.
New characters, new stages, new mechanics. Making
Yep.
that code good.
I don't know about the mechanics. They haven't said anything about mechanics.
I
You
don't know
might-
what
wait,
mechanics are
you
in
might have
Virtual
to keep
Fighter,
reading
so.
them a little bit more
I
because
don't-
there's series of tweets that was talked about.
I mean, they talked about this. Yeah, this is all rumors anyway, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can talk about it. But
I mean,
you gotta freshen it up, bro.
Yeah.
People ain't gonna buy it if you don't freshen it up.
yeah,
Yeah. Basically,
Right.
there's that minimum of features now, right? Speaking of minimum of features, I actually sat down and played through the Tekken 8 story finally.
I still haven't.
I have yet.
thank you. I appreciate that.
I know. I did it for you, by the way, specifically, because you kept being like, I would like to talk about this, but Frank hasn't played it yet. And you did that shit like 6 times. I was like, all right, fine, I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking do it. I
It's
swear.
because we would be at the arcade and other people who've beaten the story would be like, "Hey, what about it?" And I'm like,
I have yet to finish the story, bro.
Still haven't even touched it.
It was a good experience.
"Yeah,
Like the Tekken 8 story, I can appreciate because it's short and sweet, right? It doesn't fuck around. It gets to the point. You do it. It's quick. It's interesting, exciting, and that's it. It's done.
Do you play as Jen the whole time?
No.
like most, but not the whole time."
Okay, so low key, I need to learn a Jin combo then.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have no shame about this. I play that shit with the assist. They make you play characters I've never even bothered to touch before. I'm playing the whole damn thing with the assist. I'm
like
here
the
for the
special?
story. Yeah, where you like fucking like press the button and it's like,
Triangle,
yeah, you can
triangle.
press triangle, triangle, triangle to do your air combo. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. I don't give a fuck.
I'm definitely gonna do that now. Now you tell me this.
Oh, see the tweets you're talking about.
Yeah.
This is by his name is in kanji. I can't read that. So
Yo, boy.
concept art, streaming and spectating implementation is an important part of the title. Okay, so they're implementing streaming and spectating implements into the game. So I guess
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly. So I guess there'll be an observer mode or something they might be working on, like you were talking about earlier.
I'd hope so. It's like, I don't know if you guys have ever used it in those old RTSs or anything, or even StarCraft 2. It's incredible.
Yeah. And they said the title is allegedly releasing on all major platforms with crossplay and rollback.
But is it fun?
Crossplay is also another good feature.
That
I
I-
personally think it's nice to have. I don't know if it's required.
I think more. I
That's
think
what killed. Whatchamacallit, that's what killed the console wars. No, there's not a lot of people calling each other. The G
Consoles
word.
killed themselves
Low key.
because they
yeah,
suck.
not even. It was high key. It wasn't even low.
Bro, they're just like all consoles are just mini PCs that just like they're like half baked PCs. That's all they are. That's what they really just are. They're just half baked PCs.
I will give a little bit of credit to the PS5 because it had like that super fast hard drive.
Yeah.
But other than that,
It's not really hard. It's an SSD.
it is an SSD. But
Xbox. I'm pretty sure
blamed it
Xbox
down.
has better specs, doesn't it? Am I trolling?
Maybe, but it doesn't.
I
have
haven't looked at the
It
new
definitely
Xbox.
doesn't have a better solid state.
Oh,
You know,
Maybe.
You know,
But-
there's better exclusives.
PlayStation.
The one
I
thing
mean that's true.
the one thing that PS5 did specifically is not only does it have a solid state drive, because solid state drives have been around for like 20 years, guys.
Yeah,
Come on.
no,
like
no.
that itself is not.
It could have been
impressive.
in a
The thing-
Xbox so early.
The
or
thing that
PS5.
PS5 did was they changed how things are loaded from that solid state drive, and it's direct to memory instead of going through what's it called? Like basically going through like another relay point. So they decreased the latency by a lot. They made special storage for the PS5.
Gotcha.
Now, since then, there's like Microsoft has been working on something called direct storage, so that you can do that in your own PC, but that's not around yet. So
Yeah.
PS5 actually literally has something unique right now. They just don't release games.
Crazy.
Wow. All right. Anyway, back to Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, boy.
So they're setting. Like I said, they want this to be a modern competitor for Street Fighter and Tekken, with esport concepts and mechanics that are similar to the current Street Fighter and other fighting
We're
games.
gonna have dry brushing, Virtual Fighter.
It says it's a concept that's evolved a lot. So whatever they're allegedly working on is like really it's really in depth right now. I guess they're trying to pull out all the stops on this one.
But is it fun?
We don't know yet.
Yeah, boy.
I don't even know the characters for Virtual Fighter.
Said there'll be a new main story, side stories, and brand new characters.
They have a ninja character. That's pretty cool.
Every fucking game has a ninja character.
Apparently, allegedly, there's going to be evolution and rank matches as well. That is similar to new modern fighting games. So they said this title is going to be focusing on scaling with the player and their play styles when they play online.
That's interesting.
That just sounds like normal,
Yeah.
like MMR.
Yeah.
That just sounds like MMR to me,
Yeah.
Honestly,
which is fine. Like basically everything that they just said is like, yes, the things that you expect will be here.
that's kind of what it feels like.
That's all I was
reading
getting
it,
from
not
that
gonna
fucking
lie.
contract jargon, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like they didn't, at least from what you said, I didn't hear anything special.
like it felt like
That's a ChatGPT response.
Damn,
Probably.
What was that game before that did this exact same? Oh, Killer Instinct. When they re-brought out the anniversary for Killer Instinct, and they tried to make it seem like it. They said it really nice. It sounded nice, but when you really read it, you were like, "So you're just doing stuff that should be done."
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Didn't it
Like I
take
would get, like
concept?
just make a good fucking product, please.
Yeah.
But
Just,
is
just
it
make
fun?
something good.
If it's fun, like Nate said, if it's fun, I'll play it. Like I think that's the whole thing with almost every gamer now. Like if it's fun, I'll play it. If it's not, I'm not gonna play it. A lot more people in Virtual Fighter, this is gonna be real contingent on if your game sells or not. Is if it's fun. Like a lot of gamers are in that mindset now. Like we are really a lot of gamers I've seen, especially with some of the games that have come out and just failed from AAA titles. If your game is not fun, we will not buy it. It's pretty much what everybody's saying at this
You
point.
got to do something the others aren't doing. Otherwise,
Yes.
why would I not just keep playing Tekken?
Look what happened to Jujutsu Kaisen.
That wasn't a game.
Well, I don't even need them to necessarily do something that other like places aren't doing, right? I don't care if they do the same things as long as what they do is good.
It's got to be different enough.
Yeah, it's got to be different.
Otherwise,
in some way.
why would you play it?
Yeah.
Or you mean why would you go specifically to Virtua Fighter over Tekken?
Yeah.
Oh, they're already pretty fundamentally different games.
I like, but that's what I mean. So there has to be something that is. There has to be a big enough piece of bait on the fucking hook in order for me to bite the hook.
You got to see something that looks really cool.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's what he's. Yeah,
That's my
pretty
point
what he's getting
exactly.
at.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. If it's good, people.
Well,
Like,
no,
sure,
but
yeah,
that-
there could be side steps. You know, they could do whatever. Show me something fucking cool.
Bro, there may be some rage arts
Yeah,
in there.
give me some fucking stage interaction where like, you can pull a fucking piece of pipe out of a building and fucking hit someone with it. I don't know. Do something different.
Like
Maybe
I
like,
can,
oh, I wanna
I
do
can,
that.
I can say this because you can have a legacy title, but people won't like the game based on like how that game is built. Because like we know, Soul Calibur had 8-way runs. The older games were faster, so they were funner. The newer games were slower, so people like kind of like stopped liking them as much because they slowed down the game so much. And that's why when 6 was like in that middle area, because people loved it, but they didn't like Reversal Edge because it slowed down the game so much.
Yeah,
Just
Reversal
fucking
Edge is a
rock,
really
paper, scissors,
terrible idea.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't a terrible idea, but it's when you play it, it's just not fun.
yeah. But like
They tried something new. I don't. It
like-
didn't work, which is fine. But then they gave up.
But
Yeah,
then
give
you
them
have-
the credit for trying something new. But
Yeah.
rock paper scissors, bro, we don't need that.
Yeah,
shit.
but then Tekken, what they did in 7, they brought in Rage Art. And everybody at first, it's new, so getting used to anything new, people are going to complain about it at first. It happens.
At first, people are like, "Oh, great! Now I get Wake Up Ultra," and then you find out like you have to be able a certain health threshold, and they're like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm still gonna get Wake Up Ultra, and it's just Anoki."
Yeah.
But then, obviously, it kills scrubs. But then you realize that maybe I just shouldn't blow
Press.
my Rage Art because you get a damage buff while you're in rage.
You get
Then
so
you'll
much
get so
damage.
much more damage out of just doing a fucking combo than just throwing your Rage Art.
Yep.
It's-
And then
people just learned.
Bandai saw that, and they were like, okay, the actual ending for Rage Art, people don't hate Rage Arts. They actually kind of,
Yeah,
they're
we
okay
can
with
keep
them.
'em.
Yeah. So we'll keep them in, and then we add the heat system.
Yeah.
And at first, everybody was really concerned about the heat system because I heard a lot of people that were concerned about it were saying, we don't want this to be like Street Fighter. A lot of people were saying that because they were like, oh no, another drive rush. But it's not the same.
They did have a good reason to be scared though because of like what happened with meter characters in the previous game, like in
Yeah.
Tekken 7, like Akuma, Geese, Eliza.
Man.
Like, people do not like those characters
Those
or
2D,
playing
those
against them.
2D
in
characters
particular.
were fucking people up, man.
Yeah.
That shit was
Granted, I think Geese is cool as
you like
shit.
EX Fireball into dash, bro. EX Focus, you don't like that? Come on, bro. When Kuma jumping at you in Tekken, you don't like that? Come on, bro. What's
My
up?
favorite,
I like all of those characters.
my favorite. I love Geese, but my favorite
Rish,
thing
you
is like
such a troll, bro.
you would throw the fireball right, and then any uneducated person would be like, "Bro, just sidestep the fireball." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, you do that." And when I run behind that fireball and hit your ass with a tracking move, what the fuck are you gonna do? Oh, I'll duck. The fireball's a mid. It's a mid.
Wait, fireballs? Oh yeah.
Fireball's a mid.
Wait, are they? Nope. Okay. I was gonna ask if they were like special mids where you can block and counter or whatever.
Kuma and Eliza, whatever the other Shoto,
Yeah, Eliza.
were they the only characters that had actual invincible moves? Because of Shoryuken?
Akuma, yeah, Akuma
Yeah,
had an
Akuma,
invincible.
oh
I don't know about
my
Alita.
God.
Akuma also had, because you can cancel with, like, you could do the FADC cancel, he had a 10-frame launcher.
But
He could jab FADC and kill you.
But because Eliza exists in the Tekken world, they could technically bring Akuma back.
Oh God, yo, bring her
Sure,
back.
whatever.
I'm trying to do
I
something.
mean, Akuma's already part of the lore.
Exactly.
He's a
He
part
is
of
a part of the
he is a
lore.
part of the lore.
He beat
but
some ass.
Bandai don't have to talk to Capcom to put Eliza in the game.
I don't
true.
mind it. Those characters were fine to me. Anyone who got
Well, I mean, you
sauced
you
by it.
played a decent
I
amount.
played
of them.
Geese, but I fought plenty of Akumas and shit too. So I don't know what people are
I feel
bitching
like
about.
if Akuma does come out, Akuma's gonna come out after it comes out on Street Fighter 6.
That character was hard to play. You can't just go and be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna play Akuma today." No, you're
Can you
getting
imagine
sauced,
if
bro.
they released
Bro,
Akuma
but he's a
in both
legacy
games at the
character
same
now, so-
time?
Wait, he could. Yo, he could. Bro, imagine he gets full meter on.
Oh, you're dead.
There's a statue in the Tekken 8 dojo stage that it's in the background. Looks just like him.
Yeah,
Yeah, literally.
Like
does
they
look-
are. Akuma already had TODs in 7,
They're about to be real. They about to be unless they scale down his damage significantly.
Just don't get touched.
Egg.
Just don't get touched.
Isn't it pretty funny that like Akuma came out in wait, did he? Wait, didn't Akuma come out in Tekken 7 before he came out in Street Fighter 5?
I think so. I think so.
I'd have to look up when Faded Retribution dropped
Yeah.
in Japan.
I was gonna say that it was funny that they used his 4 design instead of his 5 design, like gameplay wise.
Yeah.
But then I was like, wait, 5 wasn't out yet, or
Yeah.
He wasn't out in 5 yet.
Akuma in Street Fighter 5 wasn't out yet.
But yeah, all right. But yeah, Virtual Fighter, you know what you need to do if you're allegedly making this new game. Just make a good game.
Just make it good.
Yeah.
Make a big splash, bro. Just
Oh,
make a big
wait.
splash.
A fucking budget. Don't make it off of like 15K and like 2 shoestrings. Put money in the motherfucker.
15K and 2 shoestrings. Hey, yo.
Don't KOF the shit.
Bruh.
Okay, hold on. First off, SNK never has money.
I wonder why.
Like, let's be real. You just. I'm not gonna hold you. SNK is always broke. Like,
Why?
Why don't they fix it?
Why not?
You tired of being
Borrow some money.
Get your money up, not your funny.
like
up.
this the same. This the same.
I wish I
company.
could do the sound, but I can't.
This is the same company that went bankrupt, had to sell off their games and then slowly buy them back.
I was just fucking with SNK.
I
I know that they're good, but
What are you
Sega.
doing?
I mean, I know you're broke too,
Oh, he's trying
but
to do
still,
that.
please,
Yeah.
please, for the love of God, put some money in the game. Don't be like, oh, we're gonna make a low budget entry to see if people like it and see it. No.
Go all
Do
out.
it right from the beginning.
Go all out.
Yep.
Tekken 8 showed us what happens when you put money in the fucking game. Tekken 8 was one of the most expensive fighting games to make, if it wasn't the most expensive. And people love it.
All right.
Real quick.
All right. We were stuck on this one for a little bit. I get it. Great conversation. We gotta move on.
Time for one time.
So next question that we got, or next topic we got up, is a tweet that
It's an X.
that Rich brought up, and pretty much the tweet is: people don't want a fair fighting game. People want their character to be busted in their fighting game. It's pretty essentially.
I would like to correct them and say I don't care if my character is busted. I need the game to be fucked up. Because if the game is fucked up, nothing is balanced, but it's fun as shit, I'm in there.
It's
Under
basically
night.
just a continuation of what we were already talking about. Just make a fun fucking game.
Under night.
Well, no. This one is about characters, because as an example, earlier Rich was like, man, I don't like no other character in 7 but my own, and I was like, I feel like that means the game is fair.
7,
8.
8, Tekken 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, I don't like no other character other than my character. He's like, I'd rather do the mirror because I have the most knowledge in the mirror match.
Yep.
And I was like,
Oh,
makes
I see.
sense.
Okay.
Now, would it be the same if you switch characters?
To some degree, yes, but I would have to have enough knowledge on that other character significantly as much, because when I play, because at that time I was playing Brian, right? I was learning Brian, and every time I run into a Raven, I was like super comfortable. Like I was like, I'm not gonna be scared. What are you gonna do?
Because you play the character.
Yeah, I played a character enough to where it's like, oh, you're probably gonna hell sleep here. Yeah, I feel that.
But with time,
Yeah.
like let's say you put as much time into every character. I know it's a big fucking roster. If you put as much time as you did to Raven into every character, do you feel like you get to a point where you're that comfortable and you're like, yeah, I don't care who I match up against?
I can't say now, but I will be more like toned down on some of the things I think of right now. I will say that for sure. I know I'll be like,
I've definitely gotten to a point where I'll get hit with some shit. I'm just like, well, that's Jack, or well, that's Azucena.
yeah.
Can't be mad. This is I would do it too.
But like, yeah, no, the reason I feel like it's fair is because like when we were talking about, I said every character has their own like messed up stuff they can do.
Yeah, everyone's got bullshit.
Yeah, everybody's got some bullshit.
Show me the cheap shit. I want to see the cheap shit. Don't show me the fair shit. That's not funny.
That's why when people ask me about like tier lists or who I think is most annoying, like I'm the worst person to ask that. I am the worst person to ask. I hate every character in the game. I'm gonna just be real with you.
Yeah, but there are some characters. Y'all
Oh, no,
give
no.
a little
There
more
are
energy
degrees.
to-
No. There's degrees. I hate there's certain categories where like there's no super annoying because I could always put them in a
Because
category.
I remember you and Flamio having that Jack conversation
Bro.
at the arcade, man. It was the funniest thing in the world.
I wasn't there. But
Yeah.
Look, honestly, I think Tekken 8 is a pretty well balanced game.
No,
Yeah.
no. I wasn't saying that it wasn't balanced. I'm saying I think that's what makes it balanced because everybody's like, well, this character's broken, this character. I don't think that any character's really broken. Everybody just has what
Good
they do
techniques.
really well.
So the game is balanced, but the way that it's balanced is in a way that's not boring.
yes. Yes.
Right? Because
So you
like
think Jack having a cancel? Not Jack. No way. You
Oh,
think
please.
King
Please
can
continue.
cancel his Jaguar run? Is it's fucking fair?
Yes.
It's run cancel, bro. They don't know about El Fuerte, bro. They don't know about El Fuerte.
I showed him. I literally showed him the video today. You know?
So first
but
fucked
in
up.
you know
that
what?
game-
you
in
know
that
what
game-
wasn't fair? That glitched Victor throw.
Yeah, that wasn't
That's
fair.
literally not fair.
I think they patched it, but
They have fixed it.
yeah, they fixed
That,
it.
for
but
me, that's not fair.
yeah.
Like Ring
Didn't
and
that Senna
King
have
being
one too?
good, I think that's fine because, like we said earlier, all the characters have something that they're good at.
It's all cheap.
Right? Your character got some fucked up shit.
Oh
too.
yeah, no. I always say my
Like
character's
you
broken.
have projectiles. I don't have projectiles.
Jun got a projectile.
Yes, you fucking do.
No, I said Jun got a projectile too.
Oh, I don't
Her
play
projectile's
Jun.
better than mine.
Well,
Way
I mean-
better than mine.
Look, just because Jun got lifesteal, all right.
Lifesteal ain't a projectile that just blows your shit.
Look, my character can duck mids and some lows.
Every character,
Like,
from what I've
You're
seen,
ducking literal hell sweeps. You know that?
Yeah,
Literal
hey,
hell sweeps.
Hey,
bro.
look, I just said I some lows.
that's
Okay.
that character's strong point.
We all got cheap
Everybody's
shit.
got something that's cheap about them.
Jack is the definition of positive energy. You know?
We're all optimistic over here, bro. We're all optimistic.
Yeah, Jack is always plus in his head.
I like my character.
You got a
Good
game
time.
that is balanced, that is boring in your mind,
Balanced and boring.
balanced and boring, and nothing like very fucking obvious
Grab-
like fucking footsies, right? Where
No, I
that's
wasn't-
literally two of the same
yeah, I
character.
wasn't gonna say
But go
footsies.
ahead.
Naturally, well, Granblue's fun though sometimes, but Granblue is one of them. It gets boring over time.
Dive kick.
Dive kick. Is
I wouldn't
fun.
count that.
I-
either. I wouldn't count that.
think
It's
game is
it's in the genre.
I don't think that game was balanced.
It actually is. When you think
I don't
about
know, bro. If you played S-Kill, that character teleports.
it. The character teleports.
I don't know play that game. I don't know that game.
I don't think her. Yeah, no, that game. I'm not gonna lie. I played dive kick, and I'm like, bro, this is the most not fun I've had.
Granblue's fun, but it's like
Nidhogg is balanced.
Nidhogg is so
Nidhogg
fucking
too.
I got
good,
nothing,
bro.
Did I say Nidhogg too?
They're both the same game, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know what
You're playing
game
the
they
same
talking
character.
about,
You have the
but
same
what
weapon.
Y'all
heck?
never played Nidhogg?
Nidhogg.
So it's
not
two
funny.
it's two pixelated characters, right? And
Technically is.
the whole point is to run to the end of the stage, but you both have like a rapier, and you can press up or down, and you can do like high, mid, or low stances. You have to stab and kill the other person, and run to the end of the stage. But they respawn after a certain time in front of you. So the whole point is for them to kill you and run to their end, and you're supposed to do the same. So you basically have to keep winning like mini skirmishes. It's really fucking funny.
It's because
Because like you could be like, you could do the parry, oh, I'm gonna parry, or I'm gonna poke, or you just be like, I'm gonna throw my weapon and then fucking book it, and then they're like, oh, and they get caught off guard and die.
I think you can also dive kick. If
yeah,
I
yeah, you
Yeah,
could,
you
you
can
could literally
dive kick.
punch, you could sweep the leg. Yeah, game is fucking stupid.
No, Nidhogg's good. Nidhogg's good.
Nidhogg's balanced.
I haven't played Nidhogg 2.
I
It's the same
have.
game.
It's
Literally
same,
the
it's
same
same thing. Same
More
thing.
weapons, different stages.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thing about Nidhogg being balanced is it's the same with footsies, right? It's literally the two
It's
same characters.
literally the same
I
character.
mean, like an actual, like they're not, but a fighting game that has like a bunch of different characters, but it's balanced, but maybe
Speaking of like broken, I also feel like it's broken characters. You should also play like more broken games as well as more well balanced games because you get an appreciation for both after a while. Because like there's an appreciation for games like MVC2. That game is a little more unbalanced than
I
most.
think that if you want to have a real perspective on what a broken character or broken game is, you go and you play an old game.
Yeah.
Modern
Specifically,
games are not broken in the
hold on.
way old games used
Specifically, if you could find Street Fighter 2 Turbo Rainbow Edition.
to be. Go play the original Street Fighter 2.
Oh yeah.
In
Oh,
that
yeah.
game,
Guile.
the best character is Guile,
Yep.
and the first person who picks Guile gets to play Guile because you cannot have mirror matches in that game.
Yeah.
man,
You
that's
can
funny.
only you can't have mirror matches.
Is Sagat in that game?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, no, not the first. Not
Not
the
in
first.
the
He's in the War
He
Warrior.
gets added after that.
Yeah, he gets added.
But
Wait
they
a
didn't
minute.
have the first the
I think
four
it's,
kings
Think
or
about it.
whatever.
Hot take though. But if you think about it, Street Fighter's like that too. Drive vs Fireball. It's a very basic thing that everybody does.
Is it
Except
balanced
for-
though?
I mean,
I think Street Fighter 6, at least from what I can tell,
yeah, I
is
think
a fairly balanced
it's
game.
fairly balanced.
Although
but
it's a
the
good-
reason why I don't really like it that much is because everything feels the same because everybody is revolved around drivers.
There was a lot of Lukes in that
Yeah.
at the end though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to say if a game is balanced, but what I will say about that Tekken has different from a lot of other games is that, let's say, like, I think tiers are bullshit, but let's say you have like the tiers, right? You have like the best characters in the game, or you would consider whoever they are to be the best characters in the game. The squish, like the difference between them, they're really close together.
Compared
they're still
to how
at
it
the
used to
top,
be, yeah, for
but
sure.
they're closer together to the people who are at the bottom. Whereas like you have someone completely garbage, like I'll just use him as an example. Hakan in Street Fighter 4 is at the fucking bottom of the barrel, and you have like Yun in Championship AE edition, right? He's a godlike character, has everything, can do it all, whatever. Tekken, it's a lot closer together.
Oh yeah.
You know, you got the Juns, you got the Devil Jins, you got all the other really good characters, and then you have like the characters that people consider low tier because they don't know the matchup, like the Bears. But it's just the gap is smaller, right? You don't have to. There's not that big of a gap between the highest tier and the lowest tier.
Yep.
Tekken is very good at doing that.
All right, so I have a question for everybody here though. What is your criteria for a broken character?
They have to literally break the rules of the game.
Yeah.
Literally break the rules of the game.
Like earlier when I said with Victor with
Yeah.
like the broken throw thing.
Mm-hmm. So okay, well then, do you have a character from any game that you know that is like this character was broken at this point?
Oh, I know.
I
Street
know-
Fighter 2 Akuma,
Okay.
I know.
literally
Under,
illegal. You cannot play that character in tournament.
Under Night, the chick that can't be counter hit, that's broken.
Batista? That's not
That's
broken.
that's broken.
That's her mechanic.
That's broken.
That was intentional.
That's fucked up.
That is her mechanic.
That's broken. That's broken.
You cannot counter hit Batista.
That's broken. That's broken.
pretty fucked up.
That's fucked up.
It is really
Fucked
fucking
up.
good.
That's fucked
But
up.
it's so it'd be like Smash Bros Melee. They never intended L canceling to be a thing.
No, they did.
They intended L
No,
canceling.
they intended L canceling. They didn't intend wave dashing.
Oh, okay. So I'm fucking it up. It was wave. They didn't intend people to wave dash. Cool, whatever. But that is a mechanic that just ended up warping the meta, right? It's something that wasn't intended.
Wasn't Korean backdash the same way?
No.
Back, that's kind of just an incidental thing.
Yeah, because you're just canceling a backdash with a crouch. You're still using the system mechanics, but like the Victor thing, in Tekken 7, Fakum Ram used to have a 13 frame throw that wall splat, but there was no rollback, so you had to react to it fast enough because there was still like a 2 or 3 frame delay. So it was actually like a 10 or 11 frame throw online.
So
Good luck, you're dead.
Oh my.
No, Falcon Ram was one of the most fucked up characters I've ever seen in my
They
life.
touched him. They touched him bad.
so
He's coming.
I know
think he's coming back.
I know of
I
two
think he's coming
characters
back.
that were broken and they were both in the same game and they were illegal to play in tournament. CVS2, Shin Akuma, and God Rugal. You cannot play those characters.
Yeah, it was the same with, like I said, with Street Fighter 2 Akuma. Like
And,
that character.
and why can't you play those characters? Justin Wong actually played that character online, and he did the island chop that Akuma does as Shin Akuma, and he one-shot a character.
Bye.
Whoa.
Like round start,
Bye.
bomb, and he was just gone.
Wasn't there like other characters like in Mortal Kombat, for example, like the turn? No, wasn't Mortal Kombat the tournament demon?
Bro,
or
that
some shit?
yo, everything is wrong with Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Bro, you know Raven can actually move before the round starts. Bro,
Yeah.
right now like some nut there's something nuts going on in that game.
What the fuck happened to MK,
always
bro?
got problems going
Yo,
on.
but another problem is that Peacekeeper's bird can actually kick out any cameo that the other opponent throws out. Like, it's actually nuts.
I guess
bro.
in recent memory, the only one I can recall is when they released God Rugal in the
KOF
recent
15.
KOF, and you could just freeze the whoever you're playing against. Their character
So,
model could literally not.
You
move.
would do his
That's
one of
just broken.
yeah you would do one of his supers, and he does a super where he rams you into the wall. But for whatever reason, you could like cancel it mid animation. But you would come out of it, but the person you grabbed
would just be
stuck.
suspended in midair,
Oh, that's-
unable to move.
Yeah.
And it
Broken
didn't fix
character.
it?
No, they I think they eventually fixed
Yeah,
it.
eventually,
but like
that is
yeah.
what I would say is broken.
Wasn't he banned?
Yeah.
in the tournament?
That they immediately banned him on that one.
Something that is outside of the confines of the game that is unintentional that very clearly gives someone an advantage. The
Yeah.
whole combos not working on player 2 side Mortal Kombat. That's a whole broken fucking side of the stage. Like, don't even be over there.
Yeah.
Why'd you pick that side? But no
What?
one knew until it happened.
Why are we even playing this game?
Now, like, you could say there are characters that are like strong. You could even maybe very sparingly throw the word overpowered out there. some of y'all be throwing that shit out way too much. You need to calm down and put it back in your
Yeah.
pants, dude.
That's why I actually asked the question, because I hear that a lot. Like, this character's broken. I'm like,
Broken is breaking the confines of the game of which they were intended. Like, they're not doing what they're supposed to. It's not working correctly.
I think broken just became like a game word of just
Yeah,
something
I
like
understand.
very
for
good.
sure.
It's like a slang now.
Yeah, I mean, there have been like words in gamer culture that we shouldn't be using, and we've been using for a long time. I'm not going to say any of them because we'll get fucking demonetized, but whatever. but my point is, like, people aren't using the words in the context that they should be using, because broken is just, it's not working correctly. Like, it's not working correctly. That's what something that's broken. It's not working correctly.
People are just really mad at top tiers.
Yeah, and get over it. You suck, bro.
And that's funny because, like you said earlier, like the gap between top tier and bottom tier has been shrinking like more and more as time goes on.
I can see
like we
it.
don't have like fucking like Star Fox versus Yoshi.
Yeah, I see
Or,
it
like,
mostly
Pichu.
in Tekken. I think Street Fighter 6 did it a lot better than they did in like 4 and 5. Like the gap between the high tier and the low tier is a lot more squished together.
Yep.
Can't say that in 4. Like I said, Hakan Yun,
No, there's
bro,
some
completely different
pretty-
echelons.
There's big gaps in Street Fighter 4.
yeah.
Huge.
But I mean, that just like you said before, that comes with time, because like there was a point in time where scaling didn't exist in fighting games.
That thankfully that window was brief.
Yeah, like there was a time where if you just got put in a combo, you're not surviving.
You've seen some of these old Tekken games, right? You've seen like Tekken 1, Tekken 2, where you
Yep.
die in like 2 hits.
Where Paul's death fist is actually a death fist.
Bro, the Blanca combo.
Oh, the Street Fighter 2 Blanca
The
combo.
Blanca combo.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Wait, okay,
Son
that's
died.
actually. I would say that is a character
That's
that
actually
is broken. That isn't like literally broken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you get touched once and you die.
Yeah. He's not a particularly good character, but because of the way the game works, he just does exponentially more damage than was intended. So you just fucking die.
Yeah. So
Sorry, you got jumped in on, you're dead.
Yes.
That's literally how it goes.
Yeah.
Did you flash kick? No. Flowchart, you're dead.
All right, and then we had.
Oh, T-Hawk had that unescapable throw thing too.
Oh yeah.
Broken.
All right.
Yeah, that's
so,
actually broken.
the
Street Fighter
next-
2's fucked up. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you good. So now we know that we've gotten all that out. Now that you know what broken is,
I missed
stop using it correctly, please.
Fucking missed
Uh,
it. You remember the charge Balrog?
The which one?
The back forward charge characters with the
Yeah, also broken. The walk forward charge input.
Yeah, briefly. If you did,
Not briefly.
If you know what I mean. Briefly.
Oh, yeah, my
to
bad,
tell
my
them,
bad, my
if
bad.
you charge back and then you go forward, back, forward, but hold forward, it'll still hold the charge, and then you just press punch whenever you want to react to something, and it'll do the fucking charge super in Super 2.
Yeah.
So you could do
literally see
legs
Vega
with
walking
Chun-Li.
forward, and
You could do you could do legs with Chun-Li. You could do the fucking punch or Balrog. So you just charge back,
found
forward,
a
back,
tech
forward,
like that?
hold forward, watch them go to press a button. Super, you're dead.
Yeah. If you're playing Street Fighter 2 and like Chun-Li has super and everything was going fine and then she just starts walking at you, block. Just fucking
Gotta
block.
die. Don't press. Don't press.
Please don't press.
She's got a one button super and it's in the
Alright.
chamber.
But on to
Guns loaded.
we've all experienced a lot of broken stuff. We got PTSD, as you can see. But on
Nothing new
to
here.
onto the next one is we're talking about commentators and commentary styles. This man really don't like
He
to
really
read.
don't wanna read it,
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
He don't wanna read
Okay.
He said, I did the research. You do it.
I know, right?
Hey man,
Come on,
hey,
fearless
man.
leader.
Fearless mind.
Hey man, you can't
All right.
complain.
I know the FGC is starting to get a lot of career commentators, and this is no shade at all to them, but I wish we had more people on the mic again who deeply love their game and are worse at talking rather than people who only play the game a bit but are good at talking. And then he says, honestly, it's always just been one of my favorite things about the FGC commentary and something that makes it unique to me. Ideally, you have the best of both worlds. I'm just seeing a lot of times where it's one or the other right now. I just want to see real passion. Do you have the other one?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I got it. I'm already on it. This is annoying, but
You
I'm
might
going.
need to clarify what you're reading now.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. This is TK Breezy's response to the guy who said the last statement, which was Evan Hashimoto. So Evan Hashimoto said, he wants passionate commentators back, and TK Breezy is responding. He says, "This is annoying, but I'm just gonna say this is the reason I think expanding to different games after being known for one is hard. You're already fighting the uphill battle of dealing with takes like this from people that don't know anything about you. Also, what clean gatekeep to imply the taken job should be given to the people who can't talk well. The point isn't to impress some stat nerd. It's going to get people who don't know a lot about the game to be invested, and talking frame data 24/7 is not the way, in my opinion. And then he goes on to say, and then James Plague TV responds to TK Breezy. He said that, and they missed the point of commentary. I've always felt commentators were there to bring up the energy, hook people into the scene. It's about entertainment first, depth of technical knowledge second. Both is a bonus. And then TK Breezy responded and said, I think it's good to show that you know the game, but in a 50K chat, 5K of those people are truly grinders like that. So I'm not going to sit and try and to prove anything to them when 45K people are on the other side just trying to understand what they're looking at.
I agree with TK Breezy.
Yo, boy.
So before we get into this, what is do you prefer technical commentators or do you prefer colorful commentators?
I want both.
I mean,
want a healthy balance of both.
Yes.
I think they work better as a pair.
Yes.
If you want to go specifically,
I would agree
way.
they do work better as a pair. But if you had a choice, they said, yo, you got one commentator, pick one.
I want to be entertained. After that, I could look up them frame datas later and all that extra stuff. That's like lab work. Like that's like something that you can just go out of your way and look for if you really want to. In my opinion.
For me, it depends. Like, for me, it depends on the game that I'm watching and if I'm.
And why you're
if
watching
I know
it.
more about that game or less about that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I don't know the game well, color commentary or like analytical, whatever you said earlier, I don't remember. My
Technical,
brain sucks.
analytical,
technical,
or color.
whatever.
Yeah.
I don't care about either of those things. What I'm looking for at a commentator for a game that I don't know is to help me understand what's actually happening, right?
Not necessarily frame data, but
yeah, it
just
doesn't. I
explaining why.
don't need you to say, "Oh, that's +2 there." Like, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna respect? Like, no. Like, oh, he's at advantage here because he chose to like block in this situation because this could have happened.
He's got
like,
meter. He's looking for an opening in this. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm not saying that colorful commentators can't describe what's going on.
Oh
to
no,
you,
for sure.
But they just leave out the science of it. They just give you the here's the basic version of what's going on.
I don't need somebody to scream in my ear. I can see something by myself.
No. I'm not saying they're just describing it. I'm just saying, like you said, you don't know anything about the game. So what
for
they're doing is giving it to you on more so of a elementary level of what's going on. Like, hey, that's plus.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, hey, that's +5, so he can do da 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 da. He's that's plus. Now he has to guess.
Yeah.
It's just the difference in how it's.
Yeah, but I don't feel like that's what the color commentator does.
No.
I feel like that's what the good analytical commentator does.
I've seen many and there's one that Nate likes, and I like him too, but I can't. What's his name? James Chen, I think it is.
James Chen's not a color commentator.
No, who? No. I mean, I'm talking about analytical. I think he's more of an analytical commentator, right?
James Chen usually, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I even told Nate one day because it was when I was first learning like about fighting games, like seriously, and I was listening to it, and I'm like, he has a lot of knowledge, and I like that he has a lot of knowledge. But I can't listen to him because it feels like a lecture. You know?
Yeah, James Chen usually he's very analytical about like specific games, but if you hear him like when he was doing the Capcom Pro Tour finals,
yeah, and then he
wasn't very analytical. He was mostly just like talking about what's going through the player's head, like why they made the decision they were making, that kind of stuff.
Yes.
To me, that's analytical.
See, but that's where I'm like,
That's why I was staying away from those terms to begin with, right?
Well,
like I said,
that's the terms that they were using in the tweet. So we're just going off of what they were using.
But I think what they were more talking about was like if you need to like have played and have a deep understanding of the game to like be good at commentary for that game.
Yes, but that's where TK Breezy, when he responded, he was like, people talking about frames 24/7, like he said.
Yeah, TK Breezy brought that up, but I don't feel like that's what the initial like thing was really about.
He said only 5K or like 50K are going to be interested, so he'd rather do the alternative for the other 45.
But I feel like he kind of missed
Yeah.
the point a little bit about what was happening.
We don't know because because Hashimoto didn't really respond to it.
There's
so
not much context, but it
Yeah.
seems like the first guy was just saying he wants the more
Which
nerdy stat nerd technical shit in games and passion for it.
Yeah.
Which, regardless of which side you pick, right? It's hard for anyone to be passionate about something because that takes a big part of your life away, right? Like you have to dedicate a lot of your time in order for something to be, at least personally to me, like to consider it a passion.
Because we did it before when we were streaming Guilty Gear on a consistent basis, and what happened was it was me and Nate that were pretty much doing the commentary for it. And after I think it was like almost close to a month,
I don't know,
we
a
were
long time.
tired of that game.
Like, we had people showing up for it. We had people playing it. I was like forcing myself to be excited on commentary.
Yeah, it's really hard when you have to force it out. So I if he's talking about passion in that sense, then I understand exactly what he's saying. Because, like, yeah, if you have me commentate for something like Guilty Gear, I'm not going to be as passionate as, like, when we went to Juicy and they had a Soul Calibur 6. I was in the crowd. I wasn't even on commentary because I didn't know I could walk up there. And I'm saying the frames and I'm saying, yo, that's plus. That's not safe. Yo, he's got to guess Oki on that because I'm passionate about the game. You know?
Right.
So I get where you like, and I think that's where he's kind of coming from as well. Because if you're passionate about the game, you can be exciting and you can describe what's going on within a decent amount of detail without losing the newer players.
Yeah, I guess I kind of like feel like with that original tweet, he was more talking about like people kind of just phoning it in on other games.
That
Right?
I can see
or just people who are like good at commentary but
not
don't
necessarily
play
about
that
game.
Yeah.
They can still give good commentary, kind of, but
They
I
don't
guess
know
what
it-
he's trying
yeah.
to say is it wouldn't be as good as somebody who also put all that extra time.
Well, that's
into
why
the
we
game,
always
too.
say that it's good to have if we have the two, because if you have
Yes.
the guy who is analytical that does know how to talk about the game, and then you got the guy who's just really good at talking, it works out because one can cover the other's flaws, the other's weaknesses. Like this guy's really good at the game. He knows the data, but he's not good at communicating to the people.
Yeah.
This
Like,
guy-
I understand what the guy was saying, but
Well,
shit
the
don't
only
always
reason
work.
I kept bringing it up is because like the further TK Breezy tweets went on, the more I feel like it strayed from that original thing.
It sounded like TK took like a lot of offense to it because he is a commentator.
Yeah.
And like he comes from the Smash scene and he has commentated other games aside from Smash.
Yeah.
And I do understand how he was saying it. It's harder. Like it feels like you're fighting an uphill battle because
For sure.
people know TK Breezy from the Smash scene. So like
Yeah.
TK Breezy's commentating Street Fighter 6. What the fuck does he know about this game? That's immediately what's going to go through people's heads.
For sure.
But it's hard to go back to the first quote, the first tweet. It's hard to find people that are passionate and that even if they do commentate your game, maybe they're not available, man. Like people's schedules don't line up with shit all the time.
Or even
in a
if-
perfect world, sure, yeah, we'll have a passionate person
They
every
could
time.
be passionate, but
yeah.
they might not be good at commentating.
No,
That
no, no,
too, or
no,
maybe
no,
they
no.
just don't wanna
Or-
do it.
I must say, or like Gentleman Thief is one of these people. He's really good at the games he plays, but he doesn't like talking on the mic.
Yeah, it's like it could be all kinds of shit. It
I'm
just
like him for.
sometimes people just don't want to do it, bro.
Yeah.
You know what,
maybe their schedule's full. They're doing it at another.
You know
tournament
that
somewhere else.
guy who's really knowledgeable, he was really passionate about the game, he doesn't want to do it. But that guy who doesn't really know much about the game, but he's willing to do it, it's a body. At the end of the day, I hate to say it like that, but it's a body.
I'm sure the
You know?
TOs would love to accommodate everybody for everything they want, but in a real world, that is not the case.
Yeah.
Good boy.
You know what commentator I expect the shit out of? Say Jam.
I love Sajam, bro. Every
Say
game he
Jam.
talks about.
Outside of his commentary roles, he's talked about this on stream before. He plays all the fighting games that he commentates hundreds of hours, and he plays them so that he can be a better commentator. Like he is no longer playing fighting games to be. I mean, whatever.
He sure plays
is.
it
He
for
plays.
fun.
He plays fighting games to get better at them and have fun, right? But he also is doing it for the purpose of giving better commentary.
He's a professional.
He is a true professional, and I respect that kind of thing.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing for me. Like, this is at least my opinion with the situation that people are saying, or that the comment said that, just that to have a commentator that knows how to speak. First of all, if you're a commentator, you should learn how to speak. This isn't a skill that just comes to everybody while they're born, bro. Everything in the world is a skill that you can learn. Of course, you may be weak in that skill, but that's why we have time to strengthen it. So if you see yourself being a weak speaker, but you're really good and passionate about the game, and you want to become a commentator, take the extra step to just learn how to speak. It's not that difficult. Just take a couple extra steps and get outside of your comfort zone to become a better speaker. If you don't like that and you still want to become a commentator, you have to accept the fact that you're most likely going to be boring. And the guy that's flashier and much funnier, he's going to most likely outshine you. Because the fact being that people that don't play the fighting game watch this guy, and then he's like, oh, wow, this guy's really funny. I'm gonna watch the tournament just because the guy is funny. You have to understand that, and then you're gonna have to sit there and then take that L all your life until you go ahead and fix your fucking speak.
I might say there have been times where I've looked at like tournaments and then like I'm like, who's on commentary?
Yeah,
And literally based on who's on commentary will actually have me watch or be deterred me from watching
Don't
it.
lie, when I be seeing
Exactly.
TK and EE together, I'm like, I already know.
Yeah. Yo, when I saw the when they did the Capcom Cup and it was like with Tasty Steve and Yipes, I'm like, that is a duo I'm definitely about to watch. You know?
so it's just hey,
Sajam and pretty much anybody. He works with a lot of people.
Sajam's really good.
Yeah.
Damn, so good.
Yeah.
Push so many games.
Rip and Tasty. That's another good commentary duo I like.
Oh,
Yeah.
they did I think they were doing Combo Breaker last year. That was a really good one, especially at
Yeah.
the grand finals.
Scream at it. So it's like,
That
yeah.
reaction
They all
was
got their
crazy.
stuff, bro.
But the thing is, when you get to that level of commentary, those guys are they are analytical, but they are very colorful with their commentary because they put hundreds of hours into these games.
Yeah, it's the next level.
And then they put 100 hours in commentary itself.
Exactly.
So,
And then like I've even heard
They're
like
doing both.
yeah, I've even heard like players like Yipes, who is a commentator. He said, I've been asked to do commentary for Tekken. He's like, I won't do it because I don't play Tekken.
Yeah, that's basically what the dude
Yeah,
was getting at
exactly.
in the tweet.
But it's like you can't expect, like, especially if this is your livelihood, like this is how you make money at this point, which there are some commentators who make money off of it. Hey, a bag is a bag. You know?
Like, hold on. All right. So I'm not gonna hold it against them for doing it.
I'm
Right.
not saying
I would just prefer if
yes.
the person who was doing the commentary, whether technical or color,
Play the game.
played the game,
Yes, but I like Nate said, in a realistic
or at
setting,
least knew the game enough.
In
like
a fundamental level.
yeah, but like Nate
Have y'all-
said, on a realistic
have y'all
level,
not ever
hey,
Have you not ever seen that one video of Call of Duty commentators commentating over Melee? It was actually kind of good commentary.
I kind of need to see that.
It's kind of good. It's kind of good.
Like-
I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of funny. It was actually.
I
pretty
kind of
funny.
need to see that.
Yeah.
I feel like FPS commentators are in a whole different.
Bro, there's some
Not
good
not
ones.
that they're better, but the way that they look at stuff is probably super different.
But they're-
so I'm
Different
curious
ways.
to see what they see.
It'd be like it'll be
It's
them
also-
in the mobile ones where like when the team fights be happening, they be going crazy
They
at
start
it.
speaking
Bro,
really
the
fast.
mobile-
bro.
like,
The
yo,
mobile speak
Hold
really
on.
fast.
First off, with the mobile commentators, I give them respect because you have to describe a brawl.
It starts very
usually-
slow and then they start ripping it up, bro. It be going crazy.
Bro,
Oh, yeah.
you know what the mobiles motherfuckers? They be training by doing the auction. You know how they do the auction? With
Like, bro, these when the team fights start popping off, they have to literally describe a 5v5 brawl. Like, yo,
I think it's interesting to look at the dynamic because in an FPS,
the auction, bro.
you don't. In a fighting game, you know when shit's about to come down to an end because you
Yeah.
see the health bars, right? You don't see that in an FPS.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh god, he's peeking around the corner. He's looking for.
Does he know where he's there? He's in the corner.
Yeah, it's just something's gonna build up, and then so and so turned around and walked the other way.
Wait.
You literally never know. And then the same thing with the team fight. You're like, oh, so and so's in jungle on the dragon side. And he's looking for a team fight. He's gonna pull him out of the bush. Oh, and he missed the pull, and that was it. That's just how it works. The pacing is different.
Yeah.
In a fighting game, you're like, oh, there's 10 seconds left, and no one's about to die.
I would say
It's just crazy.
I would say for the sake of if you're trying to like get people to into the game and get them interested and keep them their eyes on it, you do need the colorful commentators, and
Yes.
you're gonna. And I do agree with TK Breezy on that end that the colorful commentator is gonna keep more people interested than an analytical one.
Yeah, for how long, though?
100%.
That is I'm only talking about for that instance in that moment. That's what I'm talking about.
It'll pull them.
Yeah,
but
it won't keep them. It'll
It
pull
won't
them
keep
in,
'em.
but see, that's where you get that's where the
You need
analytical
both?
guy. Yeah,
You
but
need
that's
both.
where the analytical guys start coming in because like, hey, I'm in this game, but I'm getting mopped in this jack matchup because everything feels plus, and the analytical dude walks over. Actually, no, that could be punishment of 10 for him.
Meanwhile, the colors just guys just like, oh, he got hit with a tracking. He got hit with a tracking. You're like, yeah, I know, but why?
Exactly. Yeah.
Why did he get with the
Yeah,
tracking?
that's why from the very beginning I was like, pair.
Same.
Yeah,
Need
but
a
no.
balance.
That's
You need the dude going,
I
that
think-
was dirty. And the other guy being like, yeah, because blah, blah, blah.
But the reason I ask because if you're able to, like if you gave me a preference, colorful or analytical, I would say colorful. Just because, like I said, in that moment, the way my mind works, I need to get people in the door in that moment.
Sure.
You can come behind afterwards and do whatever you need to do to keep them. But he's the salesman. He's the dude outside with the sign doing all the flips and stuff.
If I don't have both, don't even talk. Just let the match run.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Exactly. Because I've seen what happens when you throw two analytical commentators up and they're both not good at
They're
talking.
boring.
It's just not fun to watch. But I've also seen when you throw two colorful commentators, it's like
It's too loud.
Not
Too
even,
loud.
It's not even that. Sometimes because we've done commentary and I'm more of a colorful commentator and I've worked with other colorful commentators and I've done both, and half the time we start talking about the game. Half the time it's like like, we talk about some random stuff. Like
I mean, that depends on context, though. Like, if it's your locals, who gives a shit if you go off topic?
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying though.
If
Like
you're fucking commentating Capcom Pro Tour,
Shut up.
and if you're commentating Capcom Pro Tour and you go off of Street Fighter, you're fucking done.
yeah, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's colorful commentators. Like you said, they're too loud. And you're not learning it. You're not really getting any information as what's going on. You're just like, there's a lot of noise going on.
all my opinions that I said were specifically for tournament environment. If I'm watching a YouTube video, color commentary all day, easy, free.
He said color commentary. Oh, they
Watching Smug take people to Duff City.
yeah. Wiggity wash. Yeah. I've got a wiggity wash in person. That's the crazy part.
Oh my.
Yo, no, but yeah, no, I like both are necessary. But like I said, if you get a preference of somebody like what they'd rather see,
None.
it kind of helps like get into like the mindset of that player.
Sure.
Because now I know, are you like a true grinder right now, or are you just like I'm just here to have fun?
I'm a hermit. Don't talk to me.
Bruh.
Don't
I
matter.
don't want to know. I'll
Don't.
do it on my own. I'll fucking do it myself.
Then the last thing we got going is there's a Hunter x Hunter game coming out.
I mean, it's been announced.
It's
like,
been it's coming out, right?
no, it's
Is
not.
it like next year?
We don't know. There's
Oh,
no
oh,
release
they
date.
literally
Say
just
shit.
announced it.
No,
Okay.
I mean, it's not been. We talked about this.
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
saying though, you said they didn't give a trailer. I said okay, so it's just been announced.
All they said is it'll be playable at Evo Japan.
Yeah, that's all.
That's it.
So that's pretty cool.
literally
They make-
nothing else.
That's
Yeah.
pretty soon.
I mean, I'm about to say that.
It's in April.
Then it shouldn't be too far.
Wait,
off
Evo Japan's in April? Why
Yeah.
did I think it was later in the year? Man, I suck.
So then, what we might.
Pretty soon.
April 27th through 29th.
Well, either way, it's been confirmed to be 2D,
That's around.
Let's
there.
go.
It is
Which-
confirmed to be a 2D fighter.
which everybody is excited about.
Yes.
Thank
It
God.
it says quote unquote full scale fighting game.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Now I'm scared again.
Bro,
Yo,
I was okay, and now I'm not.
Like we were
that's
good.
it. Full scale fighting game.
Oh wait,
based
maybe
on
they
Yoshiro
just mean like
Togashi's
what we were
Hunter x
talking
Hunter.
about with Virtual Fighter earlier, where it's just fully featured, right? Rollback,
Yeah,
blah,
sure.
blah 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 blah.
Confirmed
all
2D
that shit we
fighter.
said for like a whole hour.
Playable Evo Japan. That's it. That's all we got.
Trying to see some gameplay at Evo Japan.
Yeah, real facts. I'm trying to see some gameplay too, man.
I want to see Killer with just molly-wop people, bro.
I want to see
I
what
wanna see
I want to
Godspeed.
see what type of game it is. Is it a 3v3? Is it a ratio? Is it a
I hope it's a
1v1?
3v3.
Like,
He said, "I need that Marvel game in me."
Bro,
He need
a
that-
3v3 with
Something. I
freaking
need something.
what's his name? Isoka? No, yeah, is it Isoka? The one with the gum, the little gum.
Hisoka.
Isoka. Yeah, with Isoka, bro. Imagine Isoka. It'll be like freaking.
I feel
Booth
like-
Assist from Dragon Ball.
I feel like that character's gonna have to be like censored or something.
yeah, he has to be censored.
Nope.
It won't happen.
Can you imagine when if they do like specific character matches and he has to fight?
Oh, go!
Dramatic
bro,
finish.
bro, bro.
No, it'll be there.
It'll be there.
Dramatic
It'll be
finish,
there.
Bro.
They ain't
Dramatic
censoring that.
finish.
Yeah.
If they didn't censor it in the remake of the anime that came out, like, well, I mean, it's been a while now.
Getting all of
But
it.
when they redid it and they did it again,
Bruh.
it's not going nowhere.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
Getting all of it.
It's part of the character. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Part of shit, part of the crew.
I feel
Sorry.
like he will be top tier though, because that gum.
Bro,
stuff
that
is-
gum gum shit's gonna be busted. I know it is.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Why?
And then
There it
the
is.
grandpa's gonna be
You
a
like saying
character.
shit's busted. You remember Ed?
Oh.
That is,
Let it come out first.
Yeah.
But I'm
done.
this is just
Too
this
tired.
is just speculation because I feel like he might be a character that would be hard to run from.
Yeah.
Like if he can set up, oh my god, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
Dude, I'm
They're
learning
worried
from
about the clown
I'm
that
learning
eats
from my
bubblegum,
boy.
and it's gonna be the fucking butler that flips coins. It's gonna be the best character in the game or some shit.
Nah, it might
That's
be, it's gotta
facts.
be the old
That's
man.
facts.
They're always falling for the
You
red
talking about-
herring, and it's actually the old lady that's in the little girl body that's gonna be the
Bro,
fucking
it happened
demon.
with think about it. It happened with Dragon Ball. Fucking everybody was gonna think Goku's gonna be top tier. This, that. It was Yamcha.
Goku was top tier because
Yes.
there's fucking
Yeah,
12 of them.
at the end around
There's 12
there, but
Gokus.
at the beginning of the game, Yamcha was top tier.
There's
Remember
Yamcha
that
and
Vegeta
Krillin.
DP though?
Krillin was top tier too.
There's 12 Gokus.
I thought
Goku
was Super
was top
Saiyan
tier.
Goku out in the beginning.
I have no
Yeah.
idea.
I thought he was. I
Super
thought
Saiyan and Blue. They were released. Blue was the first DLC.
But no, what he's saying
You
is
had to play the
nobody
story.
expected Yamcha to be top tier.
Oh,
Like,
And then Krillin too.
I
Krillin was
kind
top
of
tier
did
for a
because I
while.
knew it was for the meme.
I knew it was for the me.
Yeah, people don't expect shit from Yamcha, but I did because I knew people didn't expect shit from Yamcha, so that means he was gonna have some fucked up shit.
That was some fucked up shit.
But yeah,
Well,
no.
Fang Face
So
was
you
fucked
said the old man. You talking about that old man?
Yeah.
okay.
If he's in the game, he better go crazy. I already know it.
Oh, Netero?
If it's
Yeah.
if it's a team game and I can't suicide my character to take out your lead, I don't want it.
Suicide your character to what?
I want to blow the old man up to knock. one
Are
of
you
your
saying like
characters
if he gets to like let's say if it was a team
out. like
game.
low health, spend all my meter. You're at full health. You're dead. I'm dead. We're back to
No.
1v1.
It'd be let's say like if he had it like his whole team dies, like he gets like a Dark Phoenix thing, like he's the last person left, he gets low health, if he's able to do the super and take out at least one or two.
But it doesn't matter because your whole team is dead.
Bruh.
That's what I'm saying. Like it still be just be, like why
There's no
would-
point doing
It's
it.
kind of like Android.
Doesn't lead to
It's
a
like
win.
kind of like Android 16, where he like blows himself up.
Yes, but the thing with Android 16 is you spend the meter, right? You kill him and the character.
Yeah.
And then if you're in the lead, you win.
But
Yeah.
But I'm saying if it took out the whole team, like would that be
If
too
it took
far?
out their whole team,
would it be too far?
I don't even know what you would have to go through some bullshit to do.
Yeah.
You would have to do like the SSJ4 fucking level up 20 times in order to do it.
Bro, you have to hit.
That's
some
ridiculous.
It's like hitting
Okay,
Exodia.
hold
I ain't
on.
gonna lie.
But since this game's been announced, what Hunter x Hunter character are y'all looking forward to?
Killua.
gone.
I'm really gonna enjoy Killua.
Whichever one
In
makes people
Hisoka.
the most
Frank?
uncomfortable.
What is wrong with you?
It's the Ant King.
Oh, the Ant King. Oh,
It's the Ant
Ooh,
King.
Miriam. Oh my god, that's a
That's
good
the
one.
first one
He's
getting
gonna have
blown
to.
up.
The chess, bro. The chess,
all right,
the
all
chess
right.
player.
Rich, you said you're looking for the old man.
Do
Name-
you feel things when you step on ants?
Dang, that's crazy. I'm not going. We're not doing this.
Jeez.
God, I fucking love that character, bro.
Name who you waiting
Nah,
on,
that's a
man?
villain.
Wow, Miriam is a good one.
That character
Wow,
was cool.
that was a really.
And the
good
ending
Yeah.
was sick too.
I mean, he already.
Kite. I hope Kite is in there.
Kite's definitely gonna be in the game. He's gonna
Oh,
be
yo, Kite.
Okay, wait, which one? You going down the whole character?
You know what? Which one? The coolest one. Come on, man.
Who's the
Stop playing.
The
coolest
one that
one?
matters, bro.
Exactly.
Who is the coolest one?
Dude, Killua's dad would be sick in the game too.
There's a lot of cool characters in that show, bro. I'm not
Kite.
gonna hold you.
The coolest Kite.
No, I don't know. I mean, Kite is cool. Not saying he not, but coolest.
No. He said the coolest version of Kite, because there's multiple
No.
versions of Kite in the game
Okay.
or in the anime.
Oh no, yeah. Wait, which is his coolest version?
Do you
again?
really want me to spoil this shit? Frank?
The little-
Oh yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait. Are y'all if you're manga readers, then don't tell me because I don't know.
No,
No.
it's anime.
Oh,
It's
okay.
anime.
Okay.
It's all anime, bro.
Okay.
It's the long hair, huh?
I don't know if they continue running, man. You know how it be.
They did.
Oh, they did?
There's more chapters after where
See?
the anime leaves off.
Yeah. Oh, what's that one dude that was fighting Kyo's dad and grandpa? I forgot.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
The leader of the Phantom
Yeah,
Troop,
yeah.
Choreo Lucifer. Baby.
Yo, he's
you get
so cool, bro.
Who you
that
talking?
dude's- the leader of the Phantom Troop.
The leader?
Oh, the guy that goes like this.
Green headband, takes
Yeah.
it off, has a cross. Don't fuck
Yeah,
with that
yeah.
dude,
I'm
bro.
Yeah, I
Don't
do
fuck with
be
that dude,
sick.
bro.
I
In the
ain't-
manga, he gets real
sick.
fucked up.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'd probably play Gon because Gon throw hands.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, rock,
I
paper,
won't.
scissors.
I won't Kurapika.
Kirby's a
Yo,
good one,
I
too.
want- yeah.
Kirby's a good one.
Talking about the girl.
Yo, no, I'm talking about the dude with the red eyes.
Scarlet Eyes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I
Honestly,
know
I
what you're
can't
talking
think of like
about.
a
The
core
little girl
character.
would be cool too.
I can't think of a core character in Hunter x Hunter that wouldn't be cool to have in the game.
Exactly.
So the reason I say Gon is because I
No, it won't be
want
in the game.
because if it was a
Gon's
team
dead.
game, right? I want it. If it was a team game and you was able to play with like Gon and Kite, right? If Kite dies, I want Gon to get the power up.
Nah,
Yeah.
like I
Kite,
think that would be
okay,
cool,
Kite,
but they won't do that. They'll
I
just
know.
let you be able to have the power up no matter what. Right? You probably gotta spend all your fucking meter and like.
Dude.
dominate with
Would
it
he
or
be
some
able to
shit.
go to
They can't
To get
mess
his
up
future
this
power?
game, bro. I have to see.
They're gonna fuck
Evo.
it up. It's
I
gonna
know.
be the next JJK.
Oh, do not have expectations for this game.
Bro.
If you think that this game is gonna be good,
You're
you're
wrong.
fucking up already.
It's Bushiroad, bro.
If
It's
it comes out
Bushiroad.
and it's fucking good, thank God. But do not expect it to be good because you will probably be
Hold on,
disappointed.
because to be fair, when I heard of Dragon Ball Fighters, you gotta remember I
Arc
played
system
Xenoverse 2, and I was like,
That's not a fighter.
no,
That is another arena
Yeah, but it was
fighter.
made by Arc System
I'm
Works.
just-
No.
I've
I
seen
get
this
you. I
game
get you.
work.
But at the time, I didn't know anything about fighters. I only knew about Xenoverse 2, and they were like Dragon Ball Fighters, and I was like, oh god.
That's fine. Like as long as it's actually a 2D game, it might be okay, maybe, because arena games really fucking suck.
Yeah, don't do another Burning Blood.
I really don't need another Storm game.
Thank you.
Demon Slayer was good.
Demon Slayer is probably the only exception that I could think of.
Yeah,
It really did
And
like
even
good.
then, like I like that game. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Do I think it's as good as any 2D / Tekken?
No.
No. And I really like that game.
Yeah, the game was fun. It had dash canceling, which is amazing. It had a way to get out of the combos when you're about to die, and it also had a way
That
to do
was
more
property
damage, but-
limited.
Yeah, that was property limited.
So if it was so good, why'd you stop playing?
Oof.
Everyone stopped playing.
Everybody stopped playing because the DLC never came out.
No, they still
No, the
kept
demons
releasing
came
it.
out, and then it took forever for the next DLC to come out. So we were just stuck
I still
there.
have it on
and
my-
they didn't patch the last demon.
I
The last demon had the most broken fucking mechanic in the game.
I
His
think-
his throws tracked. She was fucked up.
Sounds like second.
I think the game also has bad netcode, right?
You can't sidestep throws.
The game has bad netcode though, right?
No, but he was the only one with
Um,
it.
Demon Slayer.
It's not bad. It's not the best. It's like okay.
Okay.
It's not rollback.
Yeah, it's
not
not. It's not rollback.
All right.
It wasn't bad.
Like I would still play that game today.
Me too.
Like if someone was like, "Hey, you want to play Demon Slayer?" Sure.
Like everybody sent me the trailer from Monk and DNF. I'm like, bro, nobody plays this game.
Somebody asked me to
That
play
That
Demon
trailer-
Slayer.
trailer
do that.
actually looks cool.
It looks
does.
cool.
It looks
he
sick.
should just be a boxer.
Yeah,
He
Yeah,
does
yeah,
boxing
sucks.
shit. But whatever, Monk. Yeah, I guess.
yeah. But yeah, no.
Or DNF.
Poor DNF for real. I think people.
They don't
still
poor
play the
DNF. They let that game die. He ain't poor DNF.
Yeah, poor DNF. Like I'm not saying like fucking poor Arc System Works. No, poor DNF. That game got shafted.
Yeah.
Same reason the Demon Slayer didn't get any goddamn content or no updates
Yeah,
recently.
there's no updates.
Or fast enough.
Dude,
I guess you should
they literally stayed with the most broken character like for the longest, bro. Like the most broken character was broken for the longest, and then they nerfed Nezuko at the beginning of the game.
say. See, it would be okay if everybody was fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why did they take away Akaza's 80% damage combo?
Because that character sucks.
The character was good, and then
character
people just
sucks.
took it away. It was like, what the fuck? I don't get it.
The strongest team in that game to me still to this day, and I still have them on my PC, so I still play every once in a while. It's still Hinokami Tanjiro and Rengoku because both of them
Oh my
hit
God, they do
so hard.
so fucking much.
That's the team I
damage.
played.
I
Fire
played
Boys,
Akaza.
baby.
You die
That water
so
dude
fast.
also did shit tons of damage.
Oh, the old man.
No, not the old man.
The
not
Hashira?
Gyu.
Oh, the brother.
The brother.
Oh,
It's
the mask.
Sasuke, water
With
Sasuke.
the mask.
Yeah,
No,
forgot his name.
never mind. I know what you're talking about.
but
Makomo's brother. I can't remember.
that
his name.
did shit tons of
Yam,
damage.
Yato, something like that.
I don't know. Zenitsu was good, but he was just too linear.
He was way too
He
fast.
was easy to
He
sidestep.
was easy to sidestep, but he was fast.
Double Fire Boys.
Yeah,
He
double
was
fire.
pretty cool.
Get
Double
touched,
fire
die.
boys with TODs were real. It's like, oh, I got hit.
So I walk
I'm
away from
dead.
that.
Yeah, no, but I think that's everything we got through all the topics. One last thing, R.I.P. to Akira Toriyama.
RP the GOAT.
Yep, you gave us you started a lot of us off in our anime and our fighting game journeys. However, it affects you, But the reason I got into anime is because I used to watch Dragon Ball Z on Toonami. So
Yep.
and then I found out that
On Jet,
Dragon Ball Z
Jet
wasn't a
2X.
cartoon; it was an anime, and I was like, "What is anime?"
Same thing.
And then that got me into One Piece and all this other stuff. So,
It's a gateway drug.
yeah.
So I watched Dragon Ball on Jet X, bro. I don't even know if you guys know what that.
Yeah, we know what I know what Jet X is.
Jet
I used
X
to watch
is my
Power Rangers
shit.
and Beyblade on Jet
Yes.
X.
You don't-
Jet X.
Did you know what Toonami was?
I think so. Yeah.
I was not a cable enjoyer.
Ooh.
Dude, I remember
You had
when I was in Dominican.
WB6.
Huh?
You had WB6.
WBC.
Bro, I remember I was
Mucha
in Dominican
Lucha Shaolin
Mucha
Showdown.
Lucha. Oh my
Get out
god.
of here.
I can't believe this man said mucha lucha.
That
Shaolin Showdown, brother.
It's a way of life, bro.
But yeah,
know.
but yeah, just shout
Animaniacs.
shouts out to Akira because he also gave us one of the greatest games though for the SNES, Chrono Trigger. Anybody know about that?
Dragon Quest.
And Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest.
I like
Shout outs to that.
Yeah,
Love me.
Oh,
some
I love Chrono Trigger.
yeah.
That's a good
DQM,
game.
baby.
But if we're
DQM.
talking Impact, Dragon Quest.
The first Dragon Quest though on the SNES.
It was
On
still
NES.
it inspired Final Fantasy. So yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that really
Like
wow,
Dragon
that's
Quest
insane.
1 is like so freaking old. It basically predates every other JRPG.
I know. That's why I said it because I looked at. I've played Dragon Quest.
It heavily,
Oh,
it
and
heavily
I
influenced
like
how they made
Dragon
FF1.
Quest 1 to
That's
this day.
crazy.
I still will play that
I
game.
can't agree with that thing.
No,
that
that-
game, I don't think
It's
they
very
can-
short. It's a lot shorter than you think.
Specifically, the NES version is a little hard to play, right? Because that comes with all the jank of NES.
Yeah.
But like the remakes, fine.
I wish they would remake Chrono Trigger.
I
Honestly,
have yet to play Dragon Quest, bro.
It's okay.
Start with 11.
Nah, I started with Smash.
yeah, but yeah,
Fair enough.
And I think if I'm not mistaken, if I'm Chrono Trigger was a mix of Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, he did the artwork.
I think Yoshi P. Was he on there?
Yoshi P.
Yeah.
No.
It was a trifecta of three like godlike.
The internet is my best friend.
Yeah, you gotta look it up because it was a trifecta of three godlike people in the industry.
Yeah, but not Yoshi P.
I can't remember.
Yoshi P is relatively new.
Yeah. Let's see.
In
I have
that
to
space.
you have to look it up, but it's three of them now that did that game, and
Takashi Tokita Yoshinori, Katase Akihiko Matsui.
Yoshinori.
Producer was Kazuhiko Aoki.
yep,
Designer was Hironobu Sakaguchi, and the programmer was Katsuhisa Kikuchi.
Yes, basically all the gods of Final Fantasy plus
Yep.
Akira Toriyama.
Oh my!
That's wild.
that's
wild.
why Chrono Trigger has 13 endings.
That's wild.
13 endings on a SNES game, by the way.
It has 13 endings, but most of them are just like, and you died.
Dragon.
That's
I was
still an ending.
like I was telling Rich. I don't know if you guys heard, but Dragon Quest inspired the making of
Oh, yeah,
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy.
1. So we would not have any of that shit if it wasn't for Dragon Quest 1.
Yep.
Pay homage, guys.
And of course,
All
you know, Dungeons and
FF7.
Dragons.
Well, because
right?
everybody who keeps saying, shouts out to Akira Toriyama, and they keep making Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, yo, he did so much more than just Dragon Ball Z.
Yes,
just
but
Dragon
that
Ball.
was his first thing.
Yeah.
And it was Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that's what I said. Dragon Ball.
specifically.
That's why I just.
But yeah, like Dragon Ball predates fucking Dragon Quest, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know, but
Or
I'm
not
saying-
unfortunately.
I'm
but
not.
you know
I'm
what I
not
mean.
saying it. I'm not saying it wasn't the first or anything. I'm just saying he did more than just that. So it's
Oh
like,
yeah, he's done a lot.
yeah.
He's done a lot.
Like if you want to pay homage to the man, like truly pay homage to him. you know? But yeah.
Damn, bro, he's not gonna be around to see DQ12 drop.
Yep.
Oh dang.
DQ12.
Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest 12.
Oh,
For you uncultured swine.
fuck, bro. I don't play Dragon Quest.
That's
bro.
your problem. Stop looking for shit with ninjas in it.
There's ninjas in Dragon Quest.
Yeah, there's ninjas in Dragon Quest.
I don't know who
didn't
any of them are.
apparently-
Fuck, they're there.
Spoiled it.
Apparently, there's a Dragon Quest MMO that released in Japan only.
Yeah, there were like
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of players like commencing to do like some kind of memorial service. Or
Man,
whatever
I
for
want
him
to
in
play
the
that game so bad.
Oh,
Isn't
don't do
that
it.
Dragon
It's-
Quest 10?
It's not good.
It's not. It's not.
Aw.
It's a very old MMO.
Yeah, the game is very old. Isn't that Dragon Quest 10, by the way?
I think that's 10. Yeah. Wait.
Pretty
Yes, because 9 was Sentinels of the Starry Sky. It was on DS. So yeah,
Dude,
it's 10.
I'm playing Dragon Quest 8. I'm still loving that game.
8 is good.
Sure. You're playing the remake.
I
assume?
wish I was gonna
No,
say
PS2 version.
I wish they would.
PS2?
Mm-hmm.
I wish.
Oh
they would
yeah,
put,
yeah. My bad. I was
If
thinking
they
about Dragon
put
Quest
the
7.
remake on like PS5 and Steam, that game would sell right now, bro. That game
Oh
would
god.
Oh yeah.
off the shelves.
Oh yeah, it's flying
talking
off the shelves.
What? I'm sorry.
Dragon Quest 8.
Ah.
If they made the 8 remake more readily available, that game would sell like fucking crazy.
I'd buy it tonight. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I would totally play it if I wasn't forced to play it on 3DS right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anybody else?
Make it more accessible, man.
Yeah. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Anybody anything to say before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. Gonna leave out.
I'm happy to keep talking about Dragon Quest, but they're trying to kick me
It's
off.
just
man.
us, bro. It's just us, bro. It's just
Well,
us.
if we make it 2 hours, Tingu's gonna send me a very angry message, so we gotta end it.
Sounds like a 2-parter to me.
Yeah, we can talk about it next time. It's fine.
Oh yeah, next episode, all Dragon Quest.
All Dragon.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So you got anything to say?
Nah, we chilling, bro. Oh yeah.
There it is.
Twitch.tv. Meren Gaming.
You can see the light bulb turn on.
Spell it, please.
MEREN Gaming. Okay, like merengue. Okay,
There's
go
a U in
watch me
merengue.
play. What happened?
There's a U at the end of merengue.
Okay, but it's like merengue, but it's just meren.
But there's no U in merengue gaming.
I know, pero meren gaming.
Merengue. It's not
Merengue.
merengue. It's merengue because there's no U at the end of
Merengue.
merengue.
Okay, merengue.
Merengue.
And then merengue.
Merengue. Like Bengay.
Yeah, like merengue. You know what I'm saying? Merengue.
No, it's really funny. Your Twitch channel has nothing to do with dancing.
Hey, it don't
You don't
matter.
even dance on stream. When do you start dancing on stream, bro?
I did dance on
Yeah,
stream.
not lately.
Not lately, but I did dance.
That boy was mad at Sekiro. Remember the bull?
Oh, you've been streaming this?
Oh, yeah, you've been
streaming this second-
Wait, you've been streaming it?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Now I'm gonna actually watch it.
Yeah, I've been
Shit.
streaming it. I've been streaming the whole thing.
Every 10 death,
I haven't even played it.
Every 10 death.
Every 10 death, you do a dance.
We need,
Okay,
we
I'm
need that.
down.
We need that death
I'm-
counter, bro.
We need a death counter.
All right,
Or
that sounds
push-ups
good.
if you want to get healthy with it.
Oh,
You're
you have to do
jacked.
You have to do an extra push-up for every time you die in a row.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So like,
Fuck.
I don't know, you're fighting the bull or whatever, right? You probably already passed the bull. Well, say you're fighting the bull, you die once. All right, that's one push-up. You die again. That's
the bull, to the
that's
bull.
2 push-ups.
2 push-ups.
You die again. That's 3. Like you do 1 and then up second time. 1, 2. Up third time. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you gonna kill me?
We should have done it with the bull. You would have died.
I would have died,
You
bro. I would have
They wouldn't be able to
died.
sit, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if y'all want
put
to,
that
Yeah,
price
well,
up. It's
anyway.
saying it up.
if y'all want to see Zora die and get big, how'd you get swole? I played Sekiro.
Shadows do tie twice.
Yeah.
God, I
Next,
fucking love that game, bro.
Next, he's got to play
Yeah.
Elden Ring. bro.
Elden
Next,
Ring.
I'm playing
Oh.
Elden Ring. Yeah, that's the next.
Yeah, and then
game.
you can summon me, and I'm gonna watch you walk into traps because it's funny.
That's toxic.
That's
I did it to you.
I know.
Hold on. All Souls game players are toxic. We know this.
Yeah, I know.
I'll
Especially me and Nate.
I'm here for
No,
jolly cooperation,
no.
right? But I
I-
want you to experience the game how it was meant to be experienced. And if that means that I'm gonna blow one of my items to watch you walk into a fucking death trap full of spikes, I'm here for the laughs.
I'm giving it to Rich.
What?
Rich is more toxic.
Absolutely not.
Oh no, you haven't seen it.
Have you seen me and Nate in Belfry Towers?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
So good.
No. You haven't seen Rich. I'm telling you right now, you have not seen Rich. He don't even got to be in the game, and I feel like he's more toxic. I don't want him in the game. He's that toxic. I don't want your help.
What'd you do to this man, Rich? What'd you do to this man?
No. Rich.
You should definitely walk in there.
Nah.
Why you going?
Bro.
Go beat that ass.
Bro, just touch
watching
the
Peak,
portal.
bro.
Just go down there, man.
Yeah.
There's good healthy
Rich,
items
Rich
down
be
there.
watching me play. He be like, hey. Why'd you jump out that ledge? Bro, I know it's nothing down there. No. It is, though. It is.
You mean a toxic audience?
Yeah. The fact
I
he...
eat that. Pure
Me and Nate were toxic.
entertainment.
No.
Game.
He's so toxic in the audience. I don't want him in my game.
I understand that.
Frankman toxic players.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
He is. I just haven't lived with. I have not opened the door yet, and I don't plan on it. Yeah.
We're gonna play
Good
Elden Ring.
times.
We're gonna fuck people up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a douchebag.
Bro, I knew DLC when we
Alright,
find out
alright,
everything to do.
On the count of 3, I want you to say your favorite spell in any Dark Souls game. Ready?
Wait, hold on, everybody.
No, just me and Rich.
I
I don't
all right,
know.
fine.
If
all
you
right.
want to join, you can, Frank. You ready?
Okay. Wait,
Alright.
hold on. I need a second.
All right, I'll give you a little
All right,
bit.
I'm good.
I've never played a Dark
Good?
Souls game.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, on the count of so like 1, 2, 3, then say it. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Chameleon.
Okay, they're all toxic for different reasons. He said, as soon as he
I said
said
chameleon.
force, as soon as he said force, I was like, I know why
He likes pushing people on ledges. He likes pushing people on ledges. I like
They both
pretending
said
that I'm a
chameleon.
brazier or a torch,
They
and then I
both said
backstab you.
chameleon.
Both
So
sides,
they're
chameleon.
they're both toxic
Chameleon.
spells.
Yeah.
Force pushes people. So what you do is you put someone on like a really small ledge or a small like a cliff area, and you use force, and it pushes
That's
them off the
that
wall.
Dark Souls 1 in me, bro.
Chameleon allows you to transform yourself into a random item that looks like it belongs in the level.
It's like a prop.
Yeah,
You turn yourself
and
a
then
prop.
you can just put yourself in like a corner or something, and people will walk by you.
Okay, so
And then you transform, and then you backstab them.
And you fucking destroy them, bro. You end their career because they never saw it coming.
what the heck?
So
Such a good
me and Nate would chill in the Belfry Tower in Dark Souls 2 because in Dark Souls 2 they had these zones where if you entered them, it was like a heightened PvP area.
Automatically.
So you would get invaded way more than usual. So me and Nate, we would co-op and we would go in there. So we'd be in the same world, and then it would usually be Nate. He would chameleon into like a fucking like a box or some shit, or like a fucking lamppost or whatever, and he would chill under the stairs, and then people would invade me, and I would lure them to where Nate was. And then Nate would pop out from the corner and backstab him, and we did this for days.
Yeah, and backstab in Dark Souls is like a critical hit.
So
Like, they're probably-
did they have the rings that
they
now
were
you
both
do
toxic.
more
They were
backstab?
toxic as a
ring?
team.
Oh,
yeah.
my
Rich
God.
Rich was toxic on his own.
He was toxic to Alex.
We can initiate Rich. We're gonna get some toxicity going.
Oh yeah, you want to fucking go back to Dark Souls 2, bro?
In Dark Souls 2, for anyone who knows, when you get to the like lava area, you come up the elevator from the Medusa boss fight, and then you have to push the doors open in order to get to the rest of the area.
For the Iron Keep.
For the Iron Keep. If you never open those doors, there's nowhere to go. So we would summon people in at the bridge, because the bridge is where people would put their summon sign to do duels. I would summon people in to duels thinking they were going to do a 1v1, and then me and Frank would pop out, whichever one was hosting. The other one would pop out, and the other person would run to the door thinking it was open. There was nothing there. It was a dead end. And
You know how many
and
people-
I had Soul Spear.
You know how many people we got to just jump into the lava and kill themselves?
I got so many souls.
Nate, you remember how many people we've gotten to just jump into the lava and
Yeah,
take themselves
dude.
out?
There was one guy, he jumped onto one of the rocks that you stand on that gives you like the flame debuff, and he just slowly just watched himself die. And I'm just like, you don't want to come over here, that's going to kill you first. I win either way.
Yo.
Good times.
So do you get anything off of killing people?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get souls.
Yeah.
You get like
Souls or
a
whatever.
portion of their souls that they
And
have
you gotta-
control
you
of.
It's mostly for the emotional damage, though.
You
Yeah.
get souls, and if you kill someone that was summoned in by a different covenant, you get an item from the covenant.
I feed off of the psychological.
And then you
trauma.
can take it to the covenant, and you give the items away, and it gives you like spells and stuff like that.
I got no pity for invaders.
Nope.
I have no pity for invaders either. That's why I'm like, you're toxic, but it's okay. Yeah.
The best part was it's like they put their sign down because it was a dueling sign, and I was like,
For the Iron Keep one, yeah.
time to
that's
kill
pretty
you,
bad.
bro.
Yeah, that
Peak.
was pretty
That was
bad
peak
because they were
toxicity.
actually looking for like a real match.
They're
and
like,
y'all
let's
were-
fight 1v1, and I was
Yeah.
like, you're about to get gangbanged. You don't even know.
Welcome to gang initiation. What do you mean by gang initiation? Oh, yeah.
You can't just tag some wall. This is gang affiliation.
Yeah. But yeah, no. Rich, you want to say what you gotta say before you go?
No, man. You know, I gotta say RIP, bro. RIP, man. That's
Yep,
all.
RP Toriyama, man.
Yeah. None of
Legends.
that. None of the
Too
cliche
soon.
words, bro.
Too
Just
soon.
you know, just change it up for once, man.
Mm-hmm. Nice. All right. Nate,
I got nothing, bro.
not even for Toriyama, bro. He made Dragon Quest. You love
Yeah,
that
and
game.
I appreciate it. DQM is one of my favorite
Rich, you
franchises.
really don't
Dragon
have
Quest is
nothing
my
else to
favorite
say, bro?
franchise.
Yes.
He just said he wasn't going to say nothing cliche. He literally just said that.
Cool.
All right, Frank, you got anything?
I already said. For Toriyama?
No. All right.
No, we're good on Toriyama. He's legend. Too soon. I can't believe he died so early. Don't take Oda too. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, look, Oda at least.
And you have to read the manga.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
It would be the same. It would be the same for
Nope.
me.
We already lost Berserk,
Yep.
Oh man.
right? Now Toriyama's gone, so there goes Dragon Ball Super.
At least Naruto's finished. We just have Boruto.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Bleach
not
is
talking
done.
about that. I'm not ranting about Boruto right now. I'll save that for
Well, what I
another
mean,
time.
like the big animes, like,
Yes.
there's some of the creators are still alive.
Kishimoto
Yeah.
still writing on Boruto?
He recently started to write Boruto, yes.
Yeah, he took a break, which is why it sucked.
He's been in charge of Boruto manga for a long time.
Really?
Not the anime, though.
Oh, well, oh, interesting. You didn't know
Not the
that.
filler.
But I thought they had the old team go back over there.
For Boruto?
Yeah.
They
read
were
some-
they were under a different writer for a while.
Yeah.
I think Kishimoto's back to managing the anime.
That's
too.
what I'm saying. I thought they gave it back.
That was
to him.
recent.
Yeah.
Because they fucked up pretty bad.
Yeah.
If you want a good Boruto experience, read the manga. Ignore the anime.
All right, but
Don't watch the filler.
anyways, gotta do the outro. My
I got you, man. That's it for this round. We had a great time. We'll see y'all next time. Be easy. You know?